Ooh, yeah, whoa, yeah, okay, I got the high ponytail. It kind of fell, but we're just gonna go with it. Yeah, I've been trying to do like the kind of the ponytail look, the higher look, you know. I got the little feminine little piece of hair. Yeah, my friend's been kind of teaching me how to do a couple of different hairstyles. Because the weird thing about me is like I'm very big about like, you know, hair care and hair products and stuff like that. I know a lot about that. I don't really know a lot about hairstyling though, so you know, if anyone's got any tips for any like hairstyles I should try or anything like that, you know, let me know in the comments, because guys, I'm kind of a newbie to do all this, like, you know, these like giant ponytails and buns and stuff. Like, I just never really used to do that. Okay, but I think we're good. I think we're looking good. I'll just fix that guy up a bit. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a good video. Kind of serious, but also we're gonna keep it fun. We're gonna keep it chill, you know, because you guys know me and Sam Downey and everything. You know, we gotta keep it chill. I think a lot of people from Reddit are now on my channel, so welcome anybody that came from Reddit. Thanks so much for joining the Sam Downey crew. Y'all are great. Everybody's valid. I respect you. You are 100% whatever gender identity you are, because guess what? You're the only one that can define that. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Motivational speaker right here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Sam Downey here. Make sure to follow me on Instagram if you guys haven't already, at SamDowney44. Also, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, YouTube channel right here, youtube.com/SamDowney. Posting videos here all the time. So if you're interested in like non-binary stuff, trans stuff, LGBTQ stuff, you know, hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications. Oh, I thought there was like a bug or something crawling on my back. Okay, yeah, we're good. All right. But yeah, make sure to, yeah, you know, turn on those notifications, and yeah, we'll start talking about that, and we'll move into the video. Yeah. Wow, today I'm just kind of weird. Okay, so today's video is going to be pretty interesting, guys. I'm going to be giving you guys a couple of tips for coming out and all that kind of stuff. I know it's a really stressful thing to do, and a lot of people, you know, it's something you got to do if you are LGBTQ. You don't have to, but you know, a lot of people like to come out and be open about their sexuality or their gender identity. So yeah, we're going to be going over, yeah, like this really can go for anyone in the LGBT community, you know, non-binary people, trans people, and just like queer people in general. So let's get right into it. I got a couple of tips. I got a couple of notes here, you know, to help you guys out. So, you know, let's just get into it. So the first point is probably straightforward. Come out to LGBTQ allies first. Obviously, you know, this is a smart move because you know they're going to be supportive no matter what, especially people who are, you know, allies that are involved in the community. So like they go to like the pride festivals, do all the pride stuff, and you know they are very vocal about, you know, correcting people about pronouns and that kind of stuff. So it is good to come out to them first because you know they're going to be supportive 100%, and it puts off a lot of pressure as well, and it also gives you that satisfaction of, you know, finally coming out to someone, right? Because it does feel good, right? Like honestly, when I first came out to my my ex, first person I came out to, it was a very like revealing, like I was like, oh, like a huge weight was just lifted off my shoulders, and like it's a good feeling, you know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of like a high, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I just came out, like, oh yeah, like, you know, yeah, when it comes to that, come out to LGBTQ allies first. Really wish I could say that right. This whole video is just gonna be me like saying it wrong, but you know, yeah, great. Okay. The next point is be straight up and think of it as letting people in. So I don't really like using the term coming out. I honestly don't. I feel like, you know, coming out is like you're letting people know that you're part of the community, but you know, I like to think of it more as, you know, you're letting people in to your life as your true self and living your true life, right? So yeah, you're letting people in. And if you think of it like that, I find that it's a lot more like almost comforting. The way you got to think of it as is, you know, you're letting someone in if they want to be into your life and they want to respect you and use your correct pronouns and all that kind of stuff. You know, you're letting them into this new life. And in the end, if they don't want to respect that, guess what? Doors over there. Peace, bro. I don't need no anti-LGBT people in my life, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's a really good point. Honestly, be straight up and think of it as you're letting people in. All right, so let's move on to the next point here. Next little point. Don't feel bad about sharing your pronouns. You know, allies want to support you. This is something I actually had difficulty when I first came out as well. You know, you don't want to be that nuisance. You don't want to, like, you think, like, I thought of myself like, oh, I don't want to be a nuisance. I don't want to have to make people like do extra things for me. But in the end, you got to look at it like this. Someone's going to respect you if they want to respect you. And, you know, you deserve to be respected. And that includes, you know, people using your pronouns, people like using your preferred name. So, you know, never be scared about sharing your pronouns with, you know, new people, especially if you have, you know, allies around you when you're doing that as well. Like, you know, they'll back you up 100%. Don't ever feel scared about, you know, about being vocal about your pronouns and your preferred name as well, because, you know, to respect you, people should be doing that. Like, there's no reason why someone shouldn't be using your pronouns or your preferred name. So, you know, don't be shy about that. Don't think that you're being a nuisance or, you know, you're causing extra work for people, because you're really not. Someone respecting someone is not extra work. Like, you're just respecting them, right? Don't be shy about those pronouns, yo. Don't be shy about them. If you use they, them, guess what? I'm using they, them for you 100% of the time. This is another one, sucks to say it, but, you know, I should warn people as well. You know, be aware some people might need some time to adjust. And this includes people who are LGBT friendly as well. So I'll get more into this. I find some people, especially people that are very close to you, so it could be like family or really close friends, sometimes they don't want you to live your true self because they're scared that you're gonna get bullied or ridiculed or, you know, made fun of. This is actually a good point for any allies that are watching this video, just for, like, you know, reference and stuff like that. If someone comes out to you as, especially like trans or non-binary, don't be saying stuff like, you know, I don't know if, you know, you're gonna like be able to, like, you know, find a job doing that. Like, I don't know if you know, oh, people are gonna be mean to you. Like, oh, it's just like kind of weird and a lot of people don't agree with you, so you have to be careful that, you know, some people might like try to assault you or try to attack you or something like that. Don't be saying that. Like, why are you saying that? What you should be saying is, yo, if anyone messes with you, I got your back, homie. Don't worry, you know, because in the end, like, what people don't really understand is, you know, being LGBT, being non-binary, being trans, all that kind of stuff, it's not a choice. You're not choosing this lifestyle, and, you know, pushing it down because you don't want to be, you know, bullied or made fun of, like, that doesn't work. You're gonna live an even worse life being in the closet 24/7. So really, honestly, like, you know, get that thought out of your head. I feel like a lot of the times, you know, when someone close to someone comes out and they're scared that they're gonna be, like, you know, made fun of or something like that, they kind of overthink the thought that it's not a choice. They just jump to quickly, like, oh, well, you're choosing this, like, you shouldn't choose this, and, like, you know, it's not a choice. Living as non-binary, living as trans, living as LGBT, you are born that way no matter what. Literally, you are born that way. You have those thoughts forever. It's not you choose one day, whoa, I want to be a girl, whoa. Like, no, that is not how it works. So let's get that thought out of your head. And, you know, just to conclude this point, sometimes when people, you know, someone close to them comes out, they do get a little bit hesitant about, you know, people being mean and stuff like that. So, you know, just be aware of that. And, you know, some people, you know, but in the end, they will come around if they really want you to be happy and, you know, they want to support you. And in the end, if, you know, someone doesn't come around who is close to you and they're not 100% respecting you, they're not worth your time. You know, you make your own family. It doesn't matter, you know, if someone isn't going to respect you 100%, they're not worth your time. And, you know, I feel like a lot of people need to hear that as well. Another point is too, some people might take the walking on eggshells approach and not know how to communicate with you. This is especially when it comes to like trans and non-binary people. Some people are scared to ask questions just because, you know, there is this kind of stigma nowadays that, you know, sometimes that people think that it's like almost offensive to ask trans people questions and non-binary people questions, but in the end, like, that is not true at all. Like, 100%, if you're not sure of what someone likes to be called or like what kind of pronouns they use, 100% ask. Like, you know, it's better to ask than accidentally get it wrong or not really know anything or like that. And also, as the person that is coming out or letting people in, as I like to call it, you know, reassure people. Like, you know, if you're not totally sure on like how to interact with me and use what pronouns I use, feel free to ask. You know, reassure that all the time, so people are comfortable asking you. In the end, most people do want to respect you. They just almost are scared to ask questions because they think that that's gonna upset you. But really, in the end, it's not going to. It's really just gonna make you feel good because you're like, wow, you actually want to respect me. Nice. I dig it. The final point is don't feel pressure to come out to everyone right at the start. If you're not comfortable coming out to everyone, you know, don't feel like you have to like come out to everyone, you know. If you just want to come out to close friends or family, that's totally fine. Like, I get it, you know, you look at someone like me and I'm very open about my gender identity. Like, everybody knows, right? Like, it's all over my social media and everything like that. But, you know, in the end, you don't have to be like that to be non-binary or be trans or be LGBT. You don't have to be super openly about it, you know, and that's totally valid too. And I feel like, you know, a lot of people, especially, yeah, in the LGBT community, a lot of people think that that's what you have to do. You have to be a spokesperson. You have to do this. And it's like, in the end, it's so great to be a spokesperson. It's so great to, you know, talk about your experiences and stuff like that. But if you're not comfortable with that, that is totally valid as well. I just wanted to, you know, make sure that everyone knew that, really. But yeah, really, besides that, honestly, I just want to go back to the main point about when you are coming out to someone, you are letting them into your true life. Think of it like that. That is the main point of this video. If you take one point from this video, you are letting them into your true self and your true life. And honestly, that is the main point of this whole video. Just remember that, yo. Remember that. Get that in your brain. Get in your brain. But besides that, guys, thanks so much for all the support. I really do appreciate it. We're at 900 subscribers now, over 900 subscribers. So close to that 1,000 mark, guys. So thank you so much, guys. I really do appreciate everything that and everyone supporting my channel and all that kind of stuff. If you want to support me even more, you can check out my Patreon. You know, if you want to support my transition and support, you know, the channel in general, feel free to check that out. Link will be in the description for that. Also, yeah, make sure to follow me on Instagram if you guys have it already, at SamDowney44, and make sure to subscribe right here, youtube.com/SamDowney. That's youtube.com/SamDowney. You know, turn on those notifications, because, you know, you gotta turn them on, guys. You gotta know when I'm releasing videos. I'm dropping videos all the time, so, you know, notifications on. And yeah, besides that, that's really about it for this week, and catch you guys next time. Peace.